Good morning, everyone. Welcome to day 2 of our springtime SoCal trip. Today, you may be wondering why I am wearing flannel and jeans on a 90-degree day. Well, my reasoning is twofold. 1, I don't have to put sunscreen on my neck or my leg. 2, I match all the other farmers here at Knott's Berry Farm. I'm Tim.
I'm Katie. I'm Kaylee.
And we do things like this. To get from the parking lot to Knott's Berry Farm, you actually have to go underneath the roadway, similar to how it was at Kennywood. It looks like it's going to be a medium busy day today, but that's okay because we're not in a rush. But we are deaf. The gates have opened. We're headed inside. So there are coaster credits to claim here. We've never been to Knott's Berry Farm before. Unfortunately, 3 of the coasters are closed today. 2 of the big ones, Ghost Rider and Accelerator, which we were looking forward to, but it's fine. This is probably not gonna be our last time here. We love Disneyland, and Disneyland is real close by, so I'm sure we'll be back in the area. In the meantime, we're just gonna take in the sights, see what we can see, enjoy what we can do, maybe see a show, maybe eat some great food. I'm excited just to be here.
Yep. And not at work.
Not at work. I'm not gonna lie, this is a little bit of a blow to see Ghost Rider down. Looks like such a cool wooden coaster. Oh well, you win some, you lose some. Hey, stop flirting with other men.
He's gonna give me some moonshine.
You want to start something, buddy? So we just stepped into the bakery to get our wristbands. We have an all-day premium dining plan today, which means we get 1 drink every 15 minutes and 1 snack or entree with side every 90 minutes.
Yes.
So we'll be fed all day. And you wanted to try some boysenberry punch, right?
Yes, I just heard someone order the berry punch and I was like, what is that?
So that can be what starts our 15-minute timer on the refreshments.
Yeah.
Alright, so as far as the bakery goes, every cookie counts as a snack. So there were no limits on which cookies we got. I got a snickerdoodle. Katie got a boysenberry cookie. If you don't know, boysenberry is the icon of Knott's Berry Farm. They grow boysenberries here fresh and they mix it with everything. And then for the IP element, Kaylee has picked up a Snoopy cookie.
I'm excited. It feels like it's like a sugar cookie on the bottom. Where should I start? I'll eat his eyes first.
Savage.
Okay.
How's the boysenberry cookie?
It's like the perfect amount of like crunch with like a slightly soft center and a very subtle berry flavor, so it's kind of like sugar cookie with berry influence. I mean, you can smell the berry coming off of it.
How does it compare to wild berry Pop-Tarts? Because that's what I'm imagining with the purple icing.
Berry Pop-Tarts have more of like a fake berry flavor.
Oh, this is fresh berry flavor. Well, Katie, you were asking if they sold boysenberry punch in bottle form.
It's the
Here they are.
concentrate, so you have to do a little bit of work, but you can make it.
Well, that's what farm life is about. A little bit of work for a better tomorrow. Well, now you're faced with a terrible choice. Which pin are you taking home?
Oh no. Oh, this one's so cute.
I kind of feel like I want to wait till the end of the day. To,
Yeah, I don't want to
experience.
commit to it too soon, but we know where to find them if we
Yeah.
need them. If they have them with like a big boysenberry on it.
Oh, maybe not today, maybe not tomorrow, but as God is my witness, one day we will be taking an old-timey cowboy photo.
Send it right now.
Y'all getting me in trouble? Y'all get me in trouble over here?
Is being accused of stealing the sheriff's horse.
Oh, my people.
Why, howdy there.
How you doing?
Doing good.
I guess the only difference between me and you is I haven't been caught yet.
Yeah, I'd say so. I'm real good fix that right now. Hey, Sheriff! Oh, Sheriff! Sheriff around, though.
Well,
better
no,
go.
hold on.
We better
One of the very unique coaster credits that is actually open today is the Pony Express right behind me. It's a powered launching coaster, very similar in some ways to Hagrid's Magical Creatures Motorbike Adventure in that you're riding a horse instead of a motorbike. I've never seen anything quite like this, except for perhaps Hagrid. Unfortunately, we can't take cameras on rides here. This is a Cedar Fair park, but once we get off, we'll let you know how this ride was. I'm expecting it to be a whole lot of fun. Alright, so we just got off Pony Express. How did you feel about it, Kaylee? Because I know you really struggle with motion sickness around like whipping turns, which this has a couple of, but
Yeah.
wasn't too bad.
It was really, really fast, and it was over really, really quick. And I told them as soon as it stopped, I'm like, I don't really know that my body knows what happened, because I could feel it a little bit, but it didn't make me like nauseous or anything. So I'd say if you're prone to motion sickness, you may be triggered, but it's not the worst.
It's not too bad.
Yeah,
I think it's a very,
it's over quickly.
it's a very accessible first coaster for the younger crowd as well. I think that the launch is thrilling enough that adults like us, I thought it was awesome. I thought it was an amazing ride. I would
really
definitely,
great views.
if the line is short, I would definitely jump in that line, because that is a very unique ride. And it's actually got, the harnesses are very similar to those of Flight of Passage at Disney World.
Got a little back brace.
The back brace comes up, flips up behind you, and then you have little knee pads coming up, or not knee, but like the under knee.
Yeah.
They come up to lock you in the same way. So it's very secure, very safe, and it's very fun. Feels like you're actually riding in a horse race. And you get an awesome view of the River Rapids ride without actually having to get on the River Rapids ride. Art? No actual explosion effect, just the sound effect.
Grenade!
Oh! Hey, how you doing?
Ragtime.
Alright, we are currently standing just outside of Knott's Bear E-Tales Return to the Fair. This is a interactive dark ride, similar in many ways to Toy Story Mania at Disney's California Adventure and at Disney's Hollywood Studios in Orlando. I think this one is a shoot 'em up where you interact with the screen with a laser gun and you got the 3D glass.
Every bear is working.
Oh, it smells like pie!
Paws off that pie. The coyote is after the cat, and he's rallied his pups too.
Oh! Oh, it's so hard to film and shoot. So hard to film and shoot. I got it. I got the one-handed system down now. Oh!
Looks like Crafty's big plan was failed. Thanks to you, today has been grand.
I didn't outright lose. The end. This guy's eyes are creeping me out. There you go. Boysen the Bear, how you doing?
Ride. It was great.
It was fantastic.
Saved all the pies.
Are you thirsty?
Can I get a high five? Yeah! Just a little reminder that you can always get free cups of water at any refreshment stand. And on hot days like today, critically important to stay hydrated.
They gave me an extra.
Oh, you're double fisting.
Well, yeah, and then the water wouldn't turn off, so. They told me to have a lot of water today.
Now in this direction appears to be a jungle gym of coasters. We've got Hang Time on the far right, Accelerator in the center there, and the Wild Mouse on the left. I can't remember what that one's called, although I'm sure I'll find out in just a moment. For right now, I think we're gonna head down towards the log flume because Accelerator is closed today and Hang Time is just not my favorite kind of coaster. I'm sorry. I'm sure it's great.
Yeah, that's right. I'd hate for you to miss out on the best view in this park.
All right, plenty of time has now elapsed since the last time we got a little snack, so we're gonna go ahead and dip into Knott's Calico Saloon to see if we can grab a bite with our all-day meal plan. Just kidding, this is exclusively a bar, which if we'd thought about it, the saloon might have implied itself as being a bar. There is a stage presence over here, and it looks like they do shows. I'm curious as to see what those shows would look like, because I'm sure they're awesome. Doesn't look like one's going on right now, but we may have to come back. Take 2, Sutter's Fine Family Fare.
Ketchup, mustard, mayo, barbecue sauce, and ranch. Let me get one ranch and one barbecue.
So for lunch today I went pretty basic, just a buffalo chicken sandwich, but I will say, said buffalo chicken sandwich would normally cost me $20, but the all-day dining plan made it ostensibly free. So if it's just okay, it's a free kind of just okay, and that makes it taste that much better. Well fam, I think we're gonna catch some flack for this, but we're maybe not gonna do any more coasters today. There's a ton of coaster credits we haven't claimed in this park, but there are some really unique rides that we absolutely cannot miss. Calico Mine Train is right around the corner. The actual railroad is right in front of us. We've got a stagecoach ride we're thinking about doing. And then of course there's the log flume. I just kind of want to take in the Knott's experience, you know?
Yes.
So I think we may be mopping up some coaster credits another day. For now, we're gonna cross this railroad track and head right on to Calico Mine Train ride. I believe we'll be able to take you along for this one. So let's check that one out. I hear it's one of the most remarkable experiences Knott's has to offer. I love how this little trail of water runs all the way down the mountain, right along the queue. So you feel like you're part of the mining operation.
I discovered this here Calico Mountain back in 18. One blast of boiling hot lava burns the whiskers right off in your face. Yes, sir, the Calico glory holes made a lot of dusty old prospectors. Woo! All there. That fellow there stands for gold from the food, and that other fellow stands for dinner. Slow that train down. There's blasting ahead. Slow down there.
Well, we just got off the Calico Mine ride. My goodness, what a fantastic installment.
I've seen ride-throughs and it just wasn't, I wasn't prepared.
It's nothing like being on the actual ride. The scale of everything, the depth of that cavern scene at the end, and the way you kind of like roll around actually reminded me of a POV I saw from Efteling.
That's what it reminded me of
rolling
too,
through the fantasy forest with the troll hanging from the vine. Yeah. Most of it is just observing the environments, the animatronics at work, of which there are dozens, if not
so many.
over 100. So cool. And the fact that all of this is super old and predates Disneyland, that much more impressive, because nowadays most of that would be screen work. Now we're gonna jump on the log flume, which is gonna get us a little moist, and me in jeans. Let's see how this goes.
Please secure your hats and remain seated with your back against the backrest. Keep your hands and arms inside the log at all times. Do not lean forward, especially during drops. Hold on to the handrails and keep your feet on the cleats.
I hate water rides so much.
That was an 11 out of 10 log flume ride.
Yeah,
It was a good log flume ride, thematically.
It was the best log flume ride I think I've ever been on.
I think so too. I think it's better than Splash Mountain.
It is, and I'm a big Splash Mountain lover, and it's better. It's better.
I've earned a Coke Zero. So we have wound up spending most of the day in the ghost town half of the park, which is the more old-timey western front. This, on the other side of the park, is Fiesta Village, and they've got a lot more, I would say, family-friendly and kid-friendly attractions, like the wave swinger, the pirate ship, and then over just behind me, if I do a dramatic reveal, is the other super well-themed coaster in the park, which is Jaguar. Rushes you through an Aztec-looking temple. We are starting to run the clock down, and we want to do at least 2 more highly unique attractions that only Knott's offers, at least in this area. Plus, we still have yet to see Planet Snoopy, and we're also on the hunt for some ice cream, so I don't know what we're gonna get to the rest of this day, but that's okay. Honestly, we weren't trying to do it all. There was just no way we were gonna get everything done, and a lot of rides were closed anyway, so we just wanted to take in the atmosphere, do what we can do, see what we can see, and enjoy Knott's Berry Farm for exactly what it is. You know what I'm talking about, right, buddy? Yeah, you know what I'm talking about. Welcome to Camp Snoopy. Quite a contrast from the Planet Snoopy that we know from Dorney Park, King's Dominion, and other places like it. Cedar Fair usually does Snoopy-related kids' playlands, but never have I seen one quite this intricate. Look at all of this. This is outrageous. You were a fool not to expect that. This is definitely, I think, the best quote-unquote kids area of any theme park I've ever seen. I've encountered a scientific anomaly. There's a cave inside my cone. Not the cone part, the ice cream part. How did this happen?
In the air. Hands so I can see them. If it smells bad, just blame the person next to you. All right, now raise your hand if you got money.
No, I saw money.
No, I have no money.
Hand it over.
Yes,
I'm just poor.
You're a poor girl.
he said yes.
Nothing.
I can pay you in jokes.
Tell me you ain't got no money, because I know that backpack probably cost a pretty penny.
That's why you have no money.
It was free.
It was free.
Are y'all happy or here?
What'd you do? Steal it? Get yourself a repair of braces to do that.
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm
All
an
right.
outlaw.
Well, next time, bring money.
All right.
I get robbed from a fellow outlaw, so you're,
There you go.
You, next time, bring money.
Honor among thieves.
All right.
They don't know, but I'm gonna rob them later.
Good job.
Kaylee had all of our money and she was the first to be robbed, so I guess this is the end of the trip.
Sorry.
All right, fam, this may be our last thing, but it's the thing that we must do. The Stagecoach, which is a legitimate stagecoach drawn by horses, has a wait time posted at 45 minutes. However, most of the waits today have been inflated. So we don't 100% know what this wait is gonna look like. If it winds up being 45 minutes, we are within the last hour of the day. This is probably gonna be our last thing. But if that happens to be the case, I would say worth it. We've had a pretty full day. Thank you.
You're gonna sit right behind the driver. Let's your right leg over his back.
Okay. It was worth the wait.
It's worth.
This was awesome. Feel the breeze. Wow, that kiddie coaster looks awesome, and I'm super sorry that A, it's closed, and B, we're too old for it. Without a kid, anyway. Look at that airtime pop. All right, the ladies have picked out some pins here. We're making a final stop before we head for the exit. You have a windmill,
Yeah, it's that like windmill at the beginning of the park.
the
and
spinning
this
interactive component.
little guy will spin too, I think.
Oh,
but
hold
yeah,
on.
there we go.
It's not focusing.
There we go.
Too much movement. And of course, Katie had to pick up a boysenberry tart to go. Thus ends our day at Knott's Berry Farm, a fantastic Cedar Fair park that almost feels like it's not a Cedar Fair park. This farm has been around for a really long time, was eventually bought out by Cedar Fair, but maintains everything that made it a unique and original park back in the day. And I love it here. There is so much to do. There's no way you're gonna get it all done in one day. We only had one day here, and it was a shorter day to begin with because it was a Monday off season. So we're gonna have to come back someday and do the rest. I'm fine with that because this is such an awesome park to visit. You kind of want to come back anyway. For tonight, guys, I'm Tim.
I'm Katie. I'm Kaylee.
And every day,
It's a new adventure.
we will see you next time. Goodbye, sir. Fare thee well. He keeps telling me to go away, but every time I come back, he's happy to see me.